speaking, I nevertheless believe...
Brilliant! That is the best acceptance speech I've ever heard. You're going to be a hit at your school prize giving.
Adil, I've hardly even started.
Oh, sorry. Well, it's very good so far.
Really? I never know what to say at these ceremonies. To be honest, I hate public speaking. I'd rather eat cockroaches.
Brilliant! That is the best acceptance speech I've ever heard.
Adil, that wasn't it. Oh, do you even know what a school prize giving is?
Of course. I even won baggiest pantaloons once at my school in Palankadar. Although I did cheat by pumping them full of gas.
How did you do that?
You do not want to know.
Oh, well, no offence, Adil, but I think I need a second opinion.
A second opinion? They're just a pair of trousers.
Brilliant deduction, Sherlock. And those things on your feet, they're called shoes.
Uh-oh. You are also struggling with your prize acceptance speech?
Are you joking? The only prize I could win is for most bored pupil in a history lesson.
Is there such a prize?
No, but there is one for most gullible genie.
Wow. Maybe I could win that.
Is your turban on too tight and squashing your brain? I'm being sarcastic.
Well, if there's a prize for grouchiness, I'm sure you'd win.
Sorry, Adil. It's just that I have double history today with Mr. Hull. He is bad-tempered and super dreary. Dull Hull, we call him. And history has to be the most boring subject in the entire world.
History? Boring? You have clearly never witnessed the peasants storming the Bastille during the French Revolution.
No, funnily enough, I don't think I have.
Well, I have. The year is 1789. The location? Paris. One day, my master, a peasant leader, summons me.
We are revolting!
He said. Well, just have a bath, I replied. But before he could answer, I could see what he meant. Hundreds of peasants, marching, shouting. The crowd was moving like an unstoppable machine towards the palace gates.
We want the bread!
They cried. And a little bit of jam wouldn't go amiss, I added. But no one was listening to me. The only person they wanted to see was the king, who was quaking on his throne.
Dad? Hello? I need your help.
Okay, bye then, Sophie. Have a nice day.
What? Oh, no, listen. It's my acceptance speech for prize giving day. Now, I'm a bit nervous, and I don't know if I should go for the Hollywood style, you know, like, I'm so surprised. Thank you. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. I'd like to thank my lawyer, my stylist, my dog.
That's great, darling. Well done.
Or should it be more, you know, like street? Like, yo, big up. This shout goes out to my maths and physics prize. Take a look around, you won't believe your eyes. This school attendance prize rocks. Stand up, pull up your socks. Respect.
It's about 7:30.
Dad, are you listening to me?
I quite agree.
Ooh!
And the crowd stormed into the Bastille, brandishing weapons and shouting, "Liberty, equality, fraternity!" And that's roughly how the French Revolution started.
Wow, Adil, that was brilliant. I've been learning in my spare time and I actually enjoyed it. Oh well, now dull Mr. Hull is going to undo all of your good work by boring me to tears. He just gets so impatient and doesn't explain anything properly. I wish you were my history teacher, Adil. Oh well, see ya.
Was that a wish? It sounded like a wish, although it was a bit wishy-washy. Oh, I wish these girls would be a bit clearer with their wishes.
Adil, I wish.
That's pretty clear.
I wish that Dad would listen to what I'm saying and take in the words instead of ignoring me.
Your wish is my command. Oh, magic powers help me change Mr. Phillips' ways. May he listen closely to whatever Sophie says.
Thanks, Adil.
And now for Emma.
seconds. I really need...
1, 2, yes?
Right. It's my speech. Now, I need your support on this, Dad, so that... No, not that kind of support. I mean, listen.
I'm listening. I can't hear anything.
Just wait there. Unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, I nevertheless believe strongly in the power of the pupil. Yes, that's right. That means you. I, Sophie Norton, am going to turn this school around. This will raise the standard up for the next academic year. Thank you. Well?
I'm absolutely fine, thanks.
Oh, thanks, Dad. It's great to have you behind me. Right, well, I'm off to school.
Good morning, class. I have some bad news, and I have some good news. The bad news is that Mr. Hull is indisposed today and won't be able to take this class.
That's the bad news. I can't wait to hear the good news.
Fortunately, we have a highly experienced teacher who stepped in at the last minute.
Oh, anyone is better than Dull Hull. I bet he's a real pushover.
So please welcome your new history teacher, Mr. Adil. I leave you in his capable hands.
Hi, kids.
Hello.
Dad! Why are you here at school?
Well, I'm right behind you, like you said.
No, look.
Oh.
Just hop on a bus and go home.
Ah, right you are.
No, stop.
Oh, okay.
I better come with you. Ugh. Come on, hurry up. How embarrassing. I have to find Adil. Take a seat, Dad. Just hang around the house until I get back, okay?
Oh,
And try to stay out of trouble.
okie doke. I'll just hang around then.
If you could all just, yoo-hoo, over here.
Emma, isn't our new history teacher that loopy lodger of yours?
Him? No way. I've never met that nerd before in my life.
Emma, perhaps you could tell me where Mr. Hull left off.
Mate of yours, Emma.
Adil, sir, I think Mr. Hull was telling us about the French Revolution, Mr. Adil, sir.
What? No, he wasn't.
Looks like he's got his own revolution to deal with here.
Then take arms, fellow citizen.
What do you mean?
Well, are you with us, or are you a spy? Because if you're a spy, we shall have to cut off your head with a guillotine.
I'm with you.
Excellent. Then we must make haste. Grab anything you can. Sticks, table legs, broom handles. Let's charge the palace and get the king. You, what's the king's name?
Louis something?
Louis XVI, correct. And his wife, Marie Antoinette. Ha. Marie Antoinette. Couldn't settle with just one name. Had to have two. Typical greedy aristocrat. Right, let's go. Charge!
Dad! Oh, no!
I'm just hanging around the house, like you said.
Dad, no! Just forget about what I said.
I can't remember what you said. I've forgotten.
Dad, please, just come through the window.
That could be a bit dangerous. I might get cut on the glass.
Well, not actually through the window. Oh, dear.
Dear? Where?
The revolutionaries stood in the palace. Long live the Republic, they cried. And so began the rebirth of a great nation. Sorry, headmaster.
A word, if you please, Mr. Adil. The rest of you get to your next lesson.
Good lesson. Sorry I missed it. I had some business to attend to.
Well, why don't you mind your own business?
Mr. Adil, it has been brought to my attention that you may in fact not be a qualified teacher. Also, I have done some research, and it would appear there is no such place as Balimbakadar.
Ah, not anymore. No.
Do you mean you worked at a school that no longer exists?
Oh, well, I wouldn't say worked. I would certainly pop in for a class from time to time.
Mr. Adil, it is an offense to falsify qualifications and references. I feel I must inform you that the police have been notified and will be here any minute now.
Mr. Preston?
Norton, I thought I told you to get to your next lesson.
Well, yes, I tried to, but there's been an explosion. An experiment went wrong. There's a bad chemical reaction.
But don't you have English now? Why would there be an explosion?
A pupil had a bad reaction to his, homework assignment. He exploded.
I didn't hear anything. Are you sure you didn't? You won't get away with this, you fraudster! I'll make sure you're locked up!
Thanks, Adil. I know Mr. Hull's lessons are boring, but at least he didn't risk getting arrested for helping a criminal on the run.
I do not want to go to prison. I've heard terrible things about it. That they feed you on porridge until you choky.
Calm down. You can just hide in your lamp.
Oh, yes, my lamp. They'll never catch me now. I'm too wily and nimble. What sorcery is this? Let me in, you glorified tin can.
Wait, I think I can hear something.
By the whiskers of Calambra. Who are you, you wizened old camel's hump?
Emma Norton?
You know this lamp thief?
Adil, this is my history teacher, Mr. Hull.
This is obviously some sort of practical joke. Well, let me assure you, Norton, it is in no way amusing.
Mr. Hull, I can explain.
Silence! You will rue the day your tiny little mind conjured up that prank. Just wait until your father hears about this.
Oh, Adil, at last. Listen, I need you to... What? Mr. Hull?
Indeed. And this must be Mr. Norton. Mr. Norton, it is my sad duty to inform you that your daughter Emma has behaved in an unacceptable manner.
What is Dull Hull doing here, and why is he dressed like a genie? That would be because he is a genie. Pardon? Adil? Explain.
Certainly. Pardon?
I stupidly opened my big mouth and wished that Adil was my teacher, all right?
A perfectly reasonable wish.
With a perfectly hideous side effect, which is you've swapped places with Mr. Hull.
I've swapped places with... What? You mean I'm no longer a brilliantly talented genie?
When were you ever one of those, Adil? But that means the only person who can undo this wish is... Dull Mr. Hull!
I have never been so insulted in my whole life.
Ah, right, now someone's got some very serious explaining to do. Well?
Well, it's like this. Dad, do not listen to Mr. Hull.
How dare you, young lady? Clearly, this insolence runs through the whole family.
Just ignore him, Dad. Pretend he isn't there.
I trust you won't stand by and allow your daughter to talk to me in such a deplorable manner. Mr. Norton. Hello?
Mr. Hull, Dad has more important things on his mind. Tell you what, Dad, why don't you go and do that work you were doing? You know, on the computer.
On the computer? Good idea.
One weird adult down, one to go. Mr. Hull, wait!
There is nothing you can say that will keep me in this nut house a minute longer.
Try this. I I wish that I could fly.
What is happening to me?
I wish that I could fly, Mr. Hull.
Your wish is my command.
Bad shot.
Mr. Hull, this may come as a bit of a shock, and you may need to sit down. Mr. Hull, you're a genie. So you see, you are now the only one with magical powers. Only you can put this situation right.
No, it's impossible. Genies aren't real.
You need more proof? I wish you were sitting up there.
Your wish is my command.
You haven't quite got the hang of this, have you? Fear not, Mr. Hull. I shall help you learn how to use your newfound magical powers.
But that's impossible. This is ridiculous.
Well, you cannot learn like that. You're way too tense. Loosen up. Yeah, relax, baby. At Genie School, my teacher used to warm us up for lessons like this.
Really fantastic. You really are a brilliant teacher.
It seems I excel at everything.
Girls, I am ready.
Are you sure?
Am I sure?
Sure, you're sure. Wish away.
Mr. Hull, I wish for you to swap back with Adil.
Your wish is my command.
Looking good, looking good.
I'd rather be a teacher, not a genie anymore. So magic powers swap us to the way we were before.
Oh, I don't believe it. It worked. It did work. Didn't it? Where's Mr. Hull?
Back where he belongs. In class.
That's right, Constable. You can call off the search because Mr. Hull has returned. No, he's no idea where he was, or what he was doing, or why, but that's not important. What matters most is that sanity has at last returned to my school. Now, goodbye, Constable. Thank you. I need a new job.
Ah, it's great to be back. Any little wishes need wishing, and I would be happy to oblige.
Actually, I have 2 wishes.
Hit me. I'm raring to go.
Okay, wish number 1. I wish that you would put Dad back to normal.
Easy. Magic squish the Philip wish.
What am I...
And for wish number 2,
I really wish I had the perfect thank you speech for prize giving day. I'd give anything.
thank you speech. And that's a little trickier. Leave it with me. I have an idea.
And finally, we come to the best pupil prizes.
Where is he? How can it take so long? Oh, I'm going to die 1,000 deaths up there. Look, Sophie, he's here!
I'm sorry for the delay.
Delay? You've been gone for 2 days.
But at last I have it. As written by the combined talents of William Shakespeare, Charles Dickens, and J.K. Rowling. The ideal thank you speech.
Nice work, Adil. Well done.
And now to the prize for perfect attendance, which goes to Sophie Norton.